All right, y'all. Y'all know that Chad Boseman was my friend, man. He was a good friend of mine. He was a good dude, man. And, I spent about 3 solid years with him out here in LA, man. He was just a solid dude, man. And, we used to work out together on the mat and we used to kick it together, broke bread together. I talked to this young man so much, man, and he had a good spirit. He always was. Now this is before all the movies. This is before all this stuff. He broke out, man. This is I remember I I remember the I think it was a '97 Honda. I remember the green '97 Honda Accord with the one red door on the driver's side and the passenger side on the passenger door. I remember those days, right? I remember those days. But we used to talk and talk, man. We used to sit in the dojo and talk for hours and hours and hours, man. I would, and he always had a good spirit, man. And he was always, for the people. He was a good dude, man. Good dude. One of my best friends ever, man. And so, he came to L.A. and he actually was working on the 42 project, the movie 42, and we didn't know it at the time because he kind of kept that to himself that he was working on this movie. And so, I was telling him, hey man, I was like, man, if that movie thing don't work out, you know what I'm saying? I was telling him about different jobs at the city of LA, right? And he, you know what? He never said, "Man, come on, bro." He never said, "Man, I'm working on a movie right now." He never said nothing, right? He just was like, he said, "All right, Clarence, I appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. If I need some help, you the first one I'm coming to." I said, "Okay." And we used to talk, man, and he used to ask me, "What do you think about this, Clarence?" And I would talk. We would just talk, man. Man, we talked about a lot of different stuff, sports, religion, music. Just like two people would always talk. See, you see us working now, right? This is me teaching him how to do a hip toss, right, or some variation of a hip toss. So I'm teaching him, right? And so anyway, because he wanted to stay after, right? I was the kind of dude he was, man. He was like, hey, Clarence, can you stay after? And after the class was over, he was like, can you stay and show me that throw? I said, okay, all right. So I stayed after with him, but I would do that a lot, if he wanted to like work out because sometimes when you got a full mat, you don't have enough space to really do work like you really want to, and then sometimes I was the kind of person, man. I didn't care if I knew how to land, I knew how to fall, so I didn't have no problem working out with somebody, and his skill level was at such a point where I felt like, okay, he was, I wasn't gonna get hurt by him. He wasn't gonna be, do me wild and try to throw me crazy or do something crazy, right? So, he was a good dude, man. Good dude, man, and he always was real respectful of everyone, man. He was always real respectful, carried himself in a good way, man. But when he got to talk, so sometimes a lot of times it was just me and him in the dojo, man. He would just be he and I left in there because he wanted to work so long, man. He was like, man, I can't get it, Clarence. What's going on? See, I'm teaching him how to do this throw, and so he's like, I ain't getting it, Clarence. I don't feel it. I don't feel the tension. So I was just trying to work with him, but he was that type of dude, man. He was a perfectionist. He wanted to get it. He wanted to have it so that, boom, if he needed it, bam, he was gonna be able to use it. You know what I mean? And he was very athletic, man. Very strong dude, man. You know what I'm saying? What you see in Black Panther movies, man, that's him, man. He was a very athletic cat, man. And he was sick at that time. Imagine. He wasn't sick when he was hitting me. I had to tell him a lot of times, say, hey, man, if you keep hitting me like that, I'm going to hit you the same way, right? He was like, oh, Clarence, I'm sorry, man. but man, he had a good dude, man. Heart of gold, spirit, just, you know, whenever we did things in the community, he was there to help out, man. He was just a good dude, man. And remember him, remember his spirit, and if you can, man, just like he was out there helping kids, get out there and help some kids, man. Do something for your community. Peace.